Casey, how are you? Welcome. I'm just gonna adjust this for a second, guys. And let's see, I got YouTube, good. And now I'm gonna turn on my Instagram live. So if you're just joining me live, grab your loop band. All right, as usual, I'll repeat myself just a little bit because I like to give you a couple minutes to grab your equipment. So this is a loop band, upper and lower body class. It's gonna be about 55 minutes. We might even go the full 60 minutes today, I don't know. But here's the equipment you will need if you're joining me. You do need a loop band today. You can go through the motions of this class without a loop band if you'd like, but this class is designed to be a loop band class. So if you're joining me for this 55-minute loop band full fitness class, welcome. And let me chat with you really quickly about your loop bands. Grab a chair, you need one of those. Okay, all loop bands are not the same. There's different strengths, so that just means some of them are more stretchy than others. So the majority of the time I use the really heavy loop band for lower body stuff. It hardly has any stretch, and we're gonna use that today. If that's all you have, you're gonna be all right, use that. But if you have a few different strengths of loop bands, today's the day you're gonna get them out. So if you have some, like this is a light loop band, see how it's really stretchy? This is a medium, sort of stretchy, okay? If you have a few different levels or strengths of loop bands, grab them. This is gonna be an upper body and a lower body class. If you don't only have one loop band, don't stress. I'm gonna show you how to do it with that as well. But for class today, you're joining me live for a 55-minute full body, upper body and lower body loop band class. So you need a loop band for this class. Again, grab what you have, but if you have a few different strengths of loop bands, we'll use some of these not quite as heavy loop bands for some of the upper body stuff. You don't have to have that. So after all that big spiel, be ready to work out. It's gonna be a killer but super fun workout. You need a chair, so make sure you have that or you're by like your couch or ottoman or something. You need a loop band, and if you like to listen to music while you work out, set that up. Maybe grab some water. I'm gonna give you just a second more. If you do this class later, or if you join me later and you already know the whole big spiel that I do at the beginning of every class, just fast forward it and start the class. That's cool, right? But you will have a little bit of lag time at the beginning because I want people to be able to get set up. So welcome, Lisa. Welcome, Lacey. Good to see you. And Casey, awesome. All right, let's see here. Grab your equipment and and we'll do this, and there we go. All right. Sorry, guys, I just got to get a couple things set up. You guys, let's see. Did I do this correctly? Okay. We're gonna get up close and personal for just a second. All right. Welcome. Who else is joining me live? Sorry, it took me just a second. So I have two different things going on here. Jody, how are you? It's good to see you. If you're joining me for this live class, please let me know that you're here live. We are about to start a 55-minute full body. We're gonna do arms and legs loop band class. So we're gonna be starting in about 30 seconds. You need a chair and you need at least one loop band. If you have multiple strengths of loop bands, today will be the day that you'll get to use some of those. If you don't worry about it. It'll work without, okay? But I've got my heavy strength loop band, hardly any stretch, okay? And then just because I'm gonna see how they work out, I've got a light one with a lot of stretch, and I've got a medium, okay? So if you have a few different loop bands, grab them, and we are gonna get started. A mat too, if you've got it, crank your music, start your water, and let's get started. All right, first things first, let's go with our heavy loop band. If you have different strengths, if not, slip on whatever you got. We're gonna bring it just above our knees, and we're gonna turn and face our chair. So all I want you to do here is lean forward. You're gonna hold on to your chair. You can kind of do it what works for you. I just want you leaning forward. So you can be here, you can use the back of the chair if you need to be up just a little bit higher, but I just want you to kind of support yourself in this position, okay? We're gonna bend both knees, and we're gonna start moving the leg that's closest to me. So go ahead and bend that knee, and you're just gonna get your little fire hydrant to get those glutes warmed up. So I decided we're gonna do the lower body portion, the majority of it, at the beginning of class, because I have some really awesome moves to show you for upper body with the loop band. A lot of stuff you haven't done before, and you're gonna have to hold yourself up slightly, like right here, with your arms for the lower body portion, and you won't be able to hold yourself up at the end of class. So we're gonna do this lower body stuff here at the beginning, okay? Did I scare you enough? Keep that standing knee bent. I want a nice flat back and a big push with the leg that is closest to me, okay? You're gonna be feeling this in your standing glute, not so much the one that is moving up and out. Give me 10 and 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, big push, 2, and then we're gonna do a big circle. You can kind of decide which direction you wanna go, because we're gonna go one way and then the other. Keep that standing knee bent. I'll remind you more than you want me to. You'll be like, stop, we know. But I want a deep bend in that standing knee. Your standing glute should be uncomfortable right now. We're gonna do 10 big circles. 9 and 8. What's today? Tuesday? Welcome on this Tuesday. 6, 4, 3, 2, and now we have to go the other direction. Oh, big circle. All right, 10 and 9. You feeling it? Oh, I am. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. You're going to take that knee as far out away from the other knee as you can. Give you little teeny pulsing lifts. This is the burnout. Push as hard as you can against that standing knee. You have 10 seconds. 9 and 8. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Oh my gosh. I was thinking, oh, this will be a warm-up. I don't know that that really felt like a warm-up. Okay, so the same leg that you were standing on, we are gonna kneel on it, up on our chair, okay? So bring your loop band under your knees. That same leg you were standing on, the one that's super tired, you're gonna kneel up on your chair on that one. And we're gonna do a kickback. Let me see if I can actually get into frame, that'll help. So it helps me to be kind of on the edge of my chair, so I've got this full range of motion here. But you can kick that directly behind you if you don't have a way to get in front of your chair at all. All right, so we're all the way off the ground on all fours. Back knee is kneeling on the top of that loop band. And we're gonna do a kick back. Big kick. Kick, it's called a kick back, but it's kind of like a kick up in this position. Up and up. Big full range of motion. We are going to do 10. 7, 6, 5, and 4, 3, 2, last one, you're not done quite yet. Bring it behind and kick up. Behind, kick up. You want to focus on the up and out because you want the pressure on that kneeling glute as well. Give me 10, 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, leave it up and out. You're going to give me little upward pushes for 10 seconds. 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and that is that. Go ahead and bring those legs down. We are going to step out of our loop band for just a second so we can catch our breath. Oh my goodness. All right. We're about to do the other side. I'm going to come to the other side of my chair. So we can see what we're doing, right? Okay. It felt good to get that loop band off for a second, but we're going to put it back on. So go ahead and put that loop band back on. And we've got it above our knees to start with. You guys, I gotta get mentally prepared for this other side. That first side kicked my butt, literally. Meryl, how are you? Good to see you. Okay, here we go. Kneeling on that chair. Oh no, I forgot this part. Forward, right? We're not kneeling on the chair yet. The leg that's closest to me. You're gonna bend it to 90 degrees. Bend your standing knee. Here we go. Up and out. Big, strong movement for now. Big, full range of motion. I gotta catch my breath. The deeper you bend your standing knee, and the harder you push up and out, obviously, you can feel what that feels like, right? The more intense this is gonna be on those glutes. Give me 10, 9, and 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now we gotta do that big circle. You choose the direction, big circle. You want a big push, which is giving you a big pull on that standing leg. Nice flat back. Don't let your head drop like this. You're not going to be able to breathe. And we're going to do 10 big circles. 10, 9, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Come back around. Oh my goodness. All right, let's go with what? 10, 9, and 8, 6, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Get that knee as far away from the other one as you can and give me little teeny pulses outward. This is the finisher. 10, 9, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, that's it. That's the end of class. That was hard enough. Shake it out. We're going to take our loop band under our knees so that that back knee can kneel on it. All right? So kind of scooch to the end of your chair. Kneel on that back portion. You can adjust this other leg to be where it's most comfortable for you. It doesn't matter if on this side if it's below or above, all right? You ready for that kick back? I can't breathe after all that first set of glutes. You ready? Let's go. Big kick. flat back, remember you're working your glutes. We want more glutes, less lower back. So try not to arch your back. All right, guys, 10 count, 9, and 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, leave that leg up in the air, and then we're gonna cross it behind. Bring it up and out, behind, up. I know you have to think about that behind portion a little bit, but I want the emphasis to be on the lift up, and up and out. You've got 10, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now we gotta hold that leg up and out, and we're gonna give you little teeny upward pulsing lifts. Push up, but also out a little bit, okay? You've got 10 seconds. 9, and 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh man, oh man, oh man. All right, we're gonna leave our loop band, heavy loop band, under your knees. We're gonna do a hip lift. I'm gonna do mine off of my chair, so my back's gonna be on the chair. If you feel like whatever you're using as a chair is not very stable, you can do all of this from the ground, okay? So leave that loop band. There's another little trick if you've got it. If the edge of your chair is really hard on your back, throw a pillow or an extra mat. I almost missed the chair because of that mat on there. Okay, we're gonna scooch our way down off the chair. If you're doing this from the floor, just lie down. I just want basically your head and the top of your shoulder blades on your chair. You can hold here, you can hold here. Make it work for you. We're working glutes and outer thighs. So keep those hips up and take your knees nice and wide, all right? Now I want you pressing outward on your loop band with your knees. You're gonna give me just a little lift and a squeeze with those glutes. Keep your backside nice and high. We just did a couple moves where I wanted you to do a big full range of motion set. This is not one of those. I want you to keep your hips high. Just give me a little tuck and squeeze those glutes. All the while, keeping as much pressure outward on your band. Don't be afraid to move a little bit. If you can't get enough pressure on that loop band, your legs are too close together, you can take those legs farther. Here's another little secret. If you have resistance bands that are not very heavy and that's all you have at your house, you can double up or triple up on that. So just add several to your legs. If you have a really heavy loop band, but you feel like it's getting too easy for you, you can do the same. So double up on those loop bands. We'll probably do a class with double loop bands at some point too, because that's a fun challenge. All right, guys, we're doing 10 and 9. Can you see me shaking? Can you hear it in my voice? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Hold those hips up. I want you to squeeze your backside, and you're going to press outward with your knees. Push. Push. Okay, you gotta make this work for you, so if you need to take those legs farther out. Also, try not to have your toes facing out. Line up so that your toes are forward and your ankles and heels are lined up. You're gonna feel it more in your glutes if you make that little adjustment. Okay, keep those hips nice and high. Big push outward. We're gonna end this set here, okay? So we're gonna do 20 outward pushes. I want you to make them really strong, okay? Here we go. 20, 19, so keep those knees wide. 16, get those hips a little higher so you can take your feet wider, but keep those toes facing forward. You're like, no, Erin, I want to turn my toes out like this because it makes it easier. Don't do it. Don't do it. We have 10 seconds. Big push. Keep those knees wide. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now be careful. We're going to lower ourselves down. So however you can do that the easiest. I'm sure you were much more graceful than me. All right, let's get rid of that loop band for a second. Shake those legs out. And we're gonna have a seat. If I've got enough time at the end, we'll throw in a couple more sets for that lower body. But I think we're gonna be feeling that tomorrow. Hey guys, have your light loop bands kind of close by if you've got them. Again, if you're just joining me, if you don't have a lighter loop band, don't stress about it. Have a seat on your chair. You're gonna take your heavy band still and put it over your wrists. Sit up nice and straight and tall, okay? Now, we're just gonna bend our elbows slightly and you're gonna give me little outward pulses, okay? We're gonna work our shoulders and our back. Pretty heavy here at the beginning of class. So keep those arms straight out in front. I want you sitting down. Sit up straight. Good, hard outward push. And take a second to kind of catch your breath while we're sitting here. Pushing outward, shoulders and back. Try to relax your shoulders and pull them away from your ears. I know that seems counterintuitive because we're working so hard. You're like, right? But relax those shoulders down. We're pushing those fists outward, hard. Really focus on the strength that you're using. Don't just shut your brain off and go through the motions. Push, push, push. Nice and hard. All right, let's see if we can get through 20 seconds of this. You can, here we go. 20, 19, and 18, just like that. 15, 12, 11, and 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, let's bring those arms down for just a second. And now we're going to take them straight up overhead. So you can leave that band in the same spot. Bring your arms straight up overhead. And you're just going to give me those little outward pulls. So notice how I have a little bend in my elbow, okay? You can tilt your chin down slightly. And we're just pushing those fists outward against the band. Oh, feel the burn. I love this upper body stuff with the loop band. I do a lot of that at home. I also love heavy strength moves. I love to lift heavy weights. But as far as really challenging my body and seeing some results that I had never seen before when I started incorporating some of these types of moves into my workouts as well, it just made a world of difference. So this is going to be a good one today. Keep those arms behind your head if you can, or right above. And we've got our 20 seconds. I just want an outward pull as hard as you can with each count. 20, 19, 18, 17, and 16, 14, 12, 10, 9, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and bring it down. Ooh. All right, now we get to bring our loop band up over our elbows. See if you can do that. Okay, and then you're gonna bring your elbows to a 90-degree angle. Bring them up so they're level with your shoulders. I want everything level, okay? And we're just gonna do an outward push. Try not to lead with your elbows, so we're not doing anything weird like this or here. Keep everything level, okay? You ready? Here we go. Open up. Open up. Woo! Smack myself here. There we go. There we go. I should have put that lotion on. All right, we're just pulling those elbows open. And as you can see by my loop band, it's okay if yours comes forward a little bit towards your shoulders. Don't worry. Just press those elbows open. You are going to be feeling this in the back of your shoulders regardless. I want you to make that press as wide as you can, nice and strong. Some of that will depend on how heavy your resistance band is. I am feeling this like crazy. Let's see if we can do 15. Can we do it? Let's see. 15, 14, 13, and 12. Oh my goodness. 9, and 8, 7, 6, 5. My shoulders are gonna burn off my body right now. 3, 2, last one, and 1. All right, oh my goodness. We're gonna take that band off. If you have a lighter band, I want you to grab it. If you don't, do what we're about to do with the heavier band. Okay, you'll still be able to do it. I just want to give us a little bit more range of motion. We're going to do that same outward push up top. Only if you have a band that is looser, like I have here, you're going to do a full lateral pull down, okay? If you have a really tight loop band, a heavy one, you're gonna stay up here again, okay? You guys ready to give it a try? Let's do it. Big pull behind, a lot of tension way out here. You can tilt your chin down slightly. If this hurts your neck, you can always pull in front of you here, okay? And we may do that during this class too. I just don't know yet. We'll see how we're feeling. So you're pushing out and down. If you have that really, really heavy loop band and that's all you have at home, then you can keep your arms up and give me little teeny presses out here. You're not going to be able to do this full range of motion move here. So I am going to count to 10, and I just want you to keep going until we're at 10, okay? No matter how many reps you do. Here we go. 10 and 9. You just get to stop when I get to 0. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and 1. Beautiful job. All right, we're gonna set this band down and get our chair out of the way for just a second. We're gonna do a kneeling front raise. You're going to use your lighter loop band if you have it. So let's start with our right leg out in front. You're gonna take that lighter band and loop it over your foot. Now you have a couple options here, so make this work for you, okay? If you have a really heavy loop band, and because we're gonna lift straight up, or even mine doesn't have a whole lot of bend to lift all the way up, you can take the band that you're stepping on and you can bring it under your knee. So while you're here, you've got a little more range of motion, and I might do that with this one, even with my lightest band. If you've got a lot of range of motion, you can step on it, okay? All right, so I'm gonna go here. If you have a really heavy band, you're not gonna have as much range of motion. You might be down here like this. If you've got a lighter band, you'll be able to come all the way up. We're gonna do a single arm front raise. You ready for it? Here we go. Up and up. Single arm front raise. Don't worry if the only thing you have at home is a really heavy band and you don't have very much range of motion. That is okay, all right? Do what you can do. This is a light band, and my arms are so tired. My range of motion isn't that awesome either. All right, guys, we're just gonna do 10. Here we go. 10 Big single arm front raises. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Whoa, 1. Now you're going to turn your palm up. It's still a straight arm raise. We're not going to turn it into a curl. Straight arm raise, only we're going to do little pulses as high up as you can stand it. All right? So bring that arm up. Little teeny upward pulses. You can have a bend in your elbow, but the movement's coming from the shoulder. Oh my gosh, we have 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ah! Okay, let's try the other side. See if I get this up. All right. Other leg. I already determined I need to have mine under my knee. So we're gonna go straight there. First set, wrist, palm is down. If that hurts your wrist, you can do this first set with your palm up. Big full range of motion. You ready? I don't know if I'm ready. Let's go. Up and up. There is so much you can do with these loop bands. Amazon will drop them right off at your house. So if you want to get some different sizes or you just want to get one, period, I really highly suggest it if you're working out at home. And if your gym doesn't have them and your gym gets opened back up, you need to take some there to use for you because they're so effective. All right, guys. Here we go with 10, 9, and 8. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful job. We're turning that palm up. Little pulses. I wanted to scream something really mean doing these last pulses at myself. So let's get mentally ready. This is a tough one. Get that arm up and out. Here we go. Little teeny upward pulses, front of that shoulder. Oh my. All right, as much pressure as you can stand on there, lifting up through the shoulder. It's not a curl, it's a lift. You got 10 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and let it come down. Oh my goodness. All right, we're gonna have a seat on the ground. Facing forward. If you have a lighter loop band, you're gonna use that. And we're going to do a one-arm row. So if you have a heavier band, you're just gonna have a little less range of motion, not the end of the world, okay? So I'm gonna loop my band around 1 foot. If your band's really stretchy and you need more resistance, you can loop it around 2 feet. Take your feet farther apart, that's gonna give you more resistance, all right? Sit up nice and tall. One arm, row, and row. So I want you to get going, and then we're gonna talk a little bit more form here. I want you to exhale as you row back, and notice how I'm giving my band a little twist. I want you to just pull your elbow straight back towards the back wall. Chest up and out, squeezing your lat or your back. Even though you're just using one arm, sit up with your chest out. And when you pull that elbow back towards the back wall, imagine that you were trying to squeeze a penny between your shoulder blades. Okay? Shoulders and back here. We are going to do 20 reps. You don't need to come way far forward. Keep the tension on the band. I'm only coming about to knee level. If your band's really heavy, you'll have less range of motion, but you'll still be feeling it. All right, let's go with 15 more. 13 and 12. Make this work for you. Add more tension by putting that other foot in if you need. 10, if you can't even move your arm, you can bring your leg a little bit closer. Give yourself a little bit more, right? Okay. A little more range of motion. All right, where are we at? 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's go to the other side. Get the tension that you need in that band. I've showed you how to do it. Sit up nice and tall. Here we go. Row and row. There are so many moves that you can do with just very minimal equipment. I love to go to a gym, but there are moves that I would actually prefer. I think they're more effective using a ball or a band than the equipment designed to work that same muscle group at the gym, that heavy, expensive equipment. Some of these moves work even better. So get in tune with your body, get the resistance you need. You do not need that lat pull machine. You don't need the rowing machine. It'll be fun when we can use it again, right? When you can get to your gym and use it again, but you don't need it. You don't need it to get results. All right. Let's go with 15 more. 14 and 13. 12. 10. And 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Last one. 1. Nice. All right. Because our legs are supporting some of what we're doing here, I'm going to give you a second to shake them out. And now we're going to do a row, a seated row, with both hands. So again, you got to make this work for you with the loop band. I am going to put my loop band around both my feet because I'm going to do a row with both arms. If your band is too tight to do that, then put it around one. You can bring your foot closer if you need, farther away if you need even more resistance. Take your feet farther apart, okay, get it? Get the resistance that you need. Grab hold of that band. I have like a slight fear that it's gonna break and hit you in the face, we'll see. Chest up and out, and here we go, row. So you're just pulling the band to your chest and pushing your elbows back. Play around with the bands you've got if you have some different strengths. Maybe you need something stronger. Sometimes more range of motion is more effective. So it's not that we only use the heaviest strength band at all times. Some of this upper body stuff, and even some things with lower body, that added range of motion that you get with a lighter band makes you feel the move more. But you need to figure out where you need to be. So do you need heavier, lighter? What do you need? You can adjust where your feet are to change up the band you've got today too. All right, chest up and out. You're gonna give me 12, 11, and 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and 1. Nice. All right, step out of that band. We're going to come back to our heavy band. And I think we'll stand for a second, okay? So that heavy band, again, if you just have one band, don't worry. But we're going to slide that guy right above our elbows, okay? I want you to clasp your hands together and bring your arms out away from your chest. Okay? You're gonna push your elbows out and out. So it's a small range of motion, pressing those elbows outward, getting that tension on your band. You're just pressing out, okay? Wait for it. Little outward presses. You can sit down if you want. Okay, now as you're pressing out, I want you to use your elbows and your shoulders more than the pressure you put on your hands. Does that make sense? This is just your pivot point. So lift and press with your elbows, okay? We are going to do 15 seconds. You'll probably do one press with every one of my counts. Keep your elbows up. Don't let them sink. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, and 12. Oh my gosh, this is one of those moves that just hits you, right? 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Leave those elbows pressing out, and we're just gonna do a little push up, up, up. So you're pressing out with your elbows, you got a little triangle going, and then you're pressing up with that fist towards the ceiling, okay? The more pressure you can put on that loop band with your elbows, the more intense this is gonna be, and I really want you fighting against the resistance your body makes at the top of this push. So you've got 10, 9, are you pressing out with the elbows? 4, 3, now here's how we're gonna end, and it's gonna be a killer. Hold it here, line everything up, push, 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 outward, outward push. Tilt that chin down. We're gonna hang out here for 20 seconds until our arms explode. Here we go, 20, 19, 18, 17, this is it, let's go. 14, 13, and 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I don't know if I can lower my arms. Straighten them out. And let's get out of that loop band. All right. Our chair gets to come back. Woo! One arm row from our chair. So again, if you have different loop bands, you're going to have to figure out what works for you. I think we'll try this one. This is the medium band I've got. So you're going to step on it, lean forward, and we're going to do our row from this position, right? Perfect move. You don't even need a weight. All right. We're down here, nice flat back. Adjust accordingly. Again, if you have a really, really tight loop band, you do have a couple options here. You can loop it around your chair leg so that it's attached way up here. Ooh, does that make sense right here? If I was using my heaviest band, I'd probably have to do that, okay? All right. I almost set myself in the face with this. Let's go. Row and row. You want to get the tension there that you need. So you can adjust your band or adjust and put it up on that chair. If you can't even pull your elbow up at all. Shoulders and back, we're getting a lot of that today. And let's go with 15, 14, 13, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's move to the other side. Nice and quick, because we got lots of other things to get to, and we're running out of time. Go ahead and stand on that band. Loop it on your chair if you don't have as much range of motion. And here we go. Row. All right, we're going to do a few higher reps in this class today. So, 15 sounds good. We can do that, right? 15. 13. 10. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Take that band off, have a seat. We gotta do one more set where we just torch those shoulders, and then we're gonna come down to our mat, all right? Grab that heavy band if you've got it. 2 fists facing one another, straight out in front. Give me those outward little pushes, okay? You guys are doing such a great job. This is a killer class. I'm so glad you're here with me this morning because like most classes, I would not work very hard if you weren't here with me. I would cheap out on so many things. I'd be like, oh, that's good. So I'm so grateful that you guys are working out with me this morning. I need the added motivation. Pressing outward. We want to give our shoulders a good burnout here before we do kind of our ending sets for our back. I've got some fun stuff on the floor that you guys are just going to want to incorporate into your daily lives, or maybe force your kids or your significant other to do because it hurts so good. All right, guys, 15 seconds, little outward presses. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and I hate to do this to you, but not really. Final set, loop band goes above those elbows. You guys know what we're gonna do. We already did one set of these, and they were awesome. So let's go out and out. Now I want you to start with a big full range of motion. I should just know that this band is gonna creep up and start up close to my shoulders, right? You'd think I would get that. All right, so big outward press. Big outward press to start with. Big full range of motion. Keep those elbows nice and high. Right there. You're gonna feel that burn. This is such a good move, even though it looks a little crazy with that loop band. But I want big, strong opening, shoulders and back. So good. All right, we are going to do 10, make it count, get those arms open, and then little pulses to end this set. 10, 9, you can feel when your back and shoulders are working. Get those elbows and arms in that position. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2. Now we're gonna leave open, everything's lined up, little outward presses. 10 seconds, 9, 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And can I even bring my arms together? Shake it out, great job. All right, we're gonna get rid of our chair for a second. You still need your loop bands. You can go ahead and come down on the floor. I gotta see how long we've been doing this. Oh my gosh, you guys, I feel like I always run out of time. I have such good things to show you. I'm running out of time. All right, so we are going to do, I might have to take something out. We gotta do this one. All right, so I want you to take one of your loop bands that is not as heavy, okay? And we are just simply going to kneel. I want you to put the band over your hand. It's gonna be on the floor. And then the other side of the band, let's see if you can get in this position, is gonna loop above your arm. So you're gonna look like this, okay? Now, if you have a really heavy band, you're not gonna have a range of motion here, so I'll show you what to do once we get going. So those of you that have this lighter band, you're gonna be here, okay? And then I want you to open just like that slide we just did standing, okay? If you want, like mine's slipping, you can bring it above your elbow too. So up and out, up and out. I want you to get started on this move. If you have a loop band with enough range of motion to do this, okay? Everything is level and everything is square. Just like that. Okay, keep going. If you just have this band, you're gonna go here, okay? All right, pushing out with that elbow, out with that elbow. Everybody see that? You can adjust below or above as you need. Keep going. We are going to do 10. This is a great move. I want you guys to have it, see it, so you can do it at home for your shoulders and your back. 90-degree angle, big opening, keep that core nice and tight. We're gonna do 10 more. I know you guys have already done 100, right? 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's do the other side. So, gotta get in this weird position. If you have the heavy band, just slide it over your hand, or your elbows. Backhand above your elbow in front. Okay, looks like that. Hold it down, 90 degrees. Here we go. Up and up. This is a big full range of motion move. Try to keep your chest square with the earth. You gotta have your core nice and tight too. All right, guys. Big push here. 4, 10, 9, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Now we finally get to lie down. Have your different sizes of bands near you. Got to cut out some of the stuff I was going to help you. Decide what wants to go. All right. So, if you have a loop band that's a little bit of a lighter resistance, grab that. If not, use your heavy. We're going to put it around our wrists, and we're going to do a lying down lat hold. So you're going to take your hands wide and bring your elbows to the earth, and then come back up. All right? So I want you to give it a try. Flatten your back against the ground, tuck those hips up and under. You've got to push out and down, and then keep that pressure on the way up, just at chest level. Okay? So out and down. It makes a huge difference if you keep good wide pressure on that band all the way down and up, okay? So you're pushing out and down and up. Keep your low back flat against the earth. And breathe, all right? Keep going, keep going. If you have that heavy band, keep going. You're just gonna have a tighter pull right here, okay? You're not gonna have as much range of motion, but you can still push out on that band. Your elbows are just gonna be right here instead of right here. Keep going. All right, guys, we are going to do 10. I want you to give me as much pressure on that band as you can, and then on the 10th one, you're gonna hold your elbows to the floor. You ready? 10, 9, keep that tension on the band, that's the important part here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Hold it here. I want lots of tension on that band. You're gonna push, push, push those elbows down to the floor, okay? Keeping that tension. You have 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And relax. All right, final set. You did not think I could come up with any more moves for shoulders and back, but I can. All right, if you have your lighter loop band, you're gonna do a 1-arm row with your foot up, okay? If you need a heavier band, grab a heavier band. Give yourself a test, okay? You're only going to be able to go to here, so you need enough tension to do that. And you need this to be a challenge, this pull. If your loop band is way too heavy to even get enough range of motion here, you're going to go. And you can cross it over and give me a pull here. You can bend your foot lower here, okay, depending on how much range of motion you need. And in fact, I think I'm going to use this one for this. I think I can do it. I'm feeling strong, okay? So I'm going to go with my heaviest band. I'm just going to bend my knee a little bit more so I've got enough range of motion to give myself a lat pull down. You ready? Let's go. Pull and pull. Now the cool thing about this move is you can adjust in the middle of what you're doing to make it more or less challenging. So straighten your leg, get that band farther away from you. Make sure it is looped on the arch of your foot so you don't pull it off your toe and hit yourself in the face. All right, come on. Make sure you got that going. If you still need more tension, turn your band a couple times, okay? Give yourself a little more. You can make it work. Pull down with that elbow. Big, strong shoulders, back. We're gonna get some biceps in here too. A little bit of triceps and a great hamstring stretch, right? All right, guys, we're gonna go with 20, 19, 18, and 17. 15, 12, I'm feeling a bicep too. 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, now you should kind of know where you're at on this other side. If you need your heavier band or lighter band, or if you need to twist it, I think I'm just really gonna go to the wall for this one. We'll give myself as much tension as I can. All right, you ready? Let's go. Pull. Don't hold your breath. We're going to do high range of motion for this one. May as well make it count here at the end. Do what we can do. Here's to 20, 19, and 18. 15, 12, 10, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and step out of that band. Let me see, do we have time for my final move that I want to throw in? Yes, I told you we might go 60 minutes. Hey, I want to do one more set of that front arm raise. I know, it's killer. But just finish off those shoulders one final time. So this is the one, we've already done it. And one of the reasons I want to do it again is because if you have different strengths of bands, you'll have a better idea of the one you need to grab for this one. Okay, so pick your side, doesn't matter, we're gonna do both. You're gonna step, I love this move with the loop band. In fact, I might prefer it better than a weighted front arm raise. Okay, you remember this one? You're stepping on that band, palm down. If your wrist is too tired to do palm down and it hurts, you can always do palm up. We're gonna switch to that in a second anyways. All right, I'm gonna stop talking. We're gonna finish this class. One arm and then the other. Here we go. Up and up. We're gonna do 10 full range of motion. You're just gonna give yourself a big upward pull. And then we're gonna switch our grip and pulse for 15 seconds. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, remember if your band is really, really tight, you can put it under your knee. 6, 5, keep going like this. 4, I think that's what I did last time. 3, 2, last 1, turn your grip, I'm gonna leave it here, and up, 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 up. Keep going, just like that. I want you to finish with 10 seconds, right here, palm up, coming through the shoulder. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and that is that. You know what? I like it on the knee better. And I should have remembered that from last time. So on this side, I'm gonna go right there. I know you guys already did that, right? You're like, I already knew that, Erin. I started there. Final set. Ready? Here we go. Lift and lift. We're gonna go here with our 10, 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1, change that grip, little teeny pulses up. 10 seconds, finish off that shoulder. 5, 4, 3, 2, and you can put your arm down. That's it. We are done. That was a killer class. We took every minute of those 60 minutes to work. So great job. Let's do a quick little stretch for our shoulders. If you completed this workout, again, I want to give you your gold stars for finishing the whole thing. So please give me a shout out on Facebook or tell me what your favorite move of the day was. And we'll give ourselves a little bit of this, a little bit of a stretch here. Remember, tomorrow is HIIT and core, HIIT and abs, all right? So meet me back here at 8 for that. Other side, and then I promise we'll get lots of heavy lower body stuff in this week too. We got a little taste today, enough just to be a little bit sore. All right, okay, who finished? Let me see. Who do we have? Casey. Yes, thank you, Casey. I liked that little added arm stuff too. Let's see, Stephanie. Great to see you. Good job, Jody. Hello. You guys did an awesome job. Great work. All right, tell me your favorite move, and I'm gonna try to shut off both of these things appropriately so they get saved, but who knows? Usually I mess something up. All right, guys, we'll see you tomorrow, 8 o'clock, same place.